Against the odds, when love chooses to heal. Welcome back to Healing Out Loud with Amanda Giddy. Today we're talking about something many people long for but few believe is possible. The healing of broken trust. Love isn't always lost because people stop caring. Sometimes it's buried beneath fear, pride, pain, and silence. Sometimes two people still love each other deeply, but they no longer know how to reach one another. This is the story of Maya and Elijah. When they met, neither of them was searching for a relationship. They were searching for peace. Life had already taught them hard lessons. Maya had experienced broken promises that left her questioning whether anyone could truly stay. Elijah carried the weight of past mistakes, believing he would never be enough for someone to trust completely. Their relationship didn't begin with fireworks, it began with friendship. Long conversations, quiet evenings, laughter that slowly replaced loneliness. Together, they found a sense of home. But love doesn't erase life challenges. When Elijah unexpectedly lost his job, fear settled into his heart. Instead of sharing his worries with Maya, he kept everything inside. Bills piled up, sleepless nights became normal. He convinced himself he could fix everything before she ever found out. She did find out. Not because he finally opened up, but because the truth eventually surfaced. It wasn't the financial hardship that hurt Maya the most. It was realizing the person she trusted had chosen silence over honesty. Trust broke that day. As painful as it was, Maya walked away, not because she stopped loving Elijah, but because she knew love without trust couldn't survive. Elijah didn't spend the next few months trying to convince her to come back. He did something much harder. He changed. He found work, asked for help, started counseling, and began confronting the fears he spent years hiding behind. For the first time, he understood that vulnerability wasn't weakness, it was courage. While Elijah was rebuilding himself, Maya was healing too. She realized forgiveness isn't about pretending the hurt never happened. It's about refusing to let the hurt define your future. Months later, life brought them together again. There were no dramatic declarations, no promises that everything would suddenly be perfect, only honesty. Elijah looked at Maya and said, "I'm not asking you to erase the past. I'm asking for you to give me a chance to earn your trust again." Those words weren't followed by instant reconciliation. They were followed by patience. Trust returned one honest conversation at a time. One kept promise at a time. One difficult moment at a time. Then life tested them again. Maya's mother became seriously ill. Without hesitation, Elijah stepped in. He drove her to appointments, sat beside hospital beds, prepared meals, and held her hand through some of the darkest days of her life. He wasn't trying to earn points. He was simply showing up. When Maya's mother passed away, Elijah stayed beside her through every tear, every unanswered question, and every silent moment that words could never fix. One evening, months after the funeral, they sat together watching the sunset. Maya reached for his hand. "We both lost so much," she said quietly. Elijah smiled gently. "But we found each other again." This story reminds us that healing isn't about forgetting what happened. It's about choosing honesty instead of hiding, communication instead of assumptions, grace instead of resentment. Love isn't proven when everything is easy. Love is proven when two imperfect people decide that growth is more important than pride. If you're listening today and carrying the weight of broken trust, remember this. Not every relationship be restored, Some endings are necessary for healing, but when two people are willing to take responsibility, remain consistent, and choose honesty every day, healing is possible. Not because love erases the past, but because love helps build a better future. Thank you for joining me today on Healing Out Loud with Amanda Giddy. Until next time, keep healing, keep growing, and never underestimate the quiet strength it takes to choose hope even against all odds.